Physical education during Renaissance, the Age of Rebirth. Crusades led to contact with the Muslims' world and knowledge, rediscovery of the classics, establishment of university, new economy, and the growth of the middle class. Humanism, moralism, and realism replaced scholastic philosophy. Humanism, individual humanism is in Italy. Petrus Paulus Vergerius, Veterano da Feltre, social humanism in Northern Europe. Classical revival of gymnasium and academies. The gymnasiums appeared in local courts. They were created for the liberal education of privileged boys and as the first stage of the Studia Humanitatis. Humanism education, academics were again mixed with period of physical activity. The appreciation of the body's beauty is expressed in art. Veterano da Feltre, la giocosa, literally the jocose or the joyful. Great importance was given to the recreation and physical education during the summers when the summer camp in Lake Garda or by the hills outside Verona respect and strive to understand individual needs. Humanism and medicine, public dissection of criminals, some are alive and others are already dead. It depends on what the punishment is for. Social humanism, movement accelerated in France and Germany by Johann Gutenberg's invention of the printing press. Physical education and social humanism. Physical education was mostly a part of extracurriculum activities, fencing, bowling, tennis, regattas, acrobatics. Educational moralism, ironically, humanism facilitated the ignition of the Protestant Reformation, Lutheranism, Calvinism, Anglicanism. Calvinism or Calvin John, only those whom God elect are saved, and that a person does nothing to affect his or her salvation. Christ did not die for all men, but only those on the saved list. A child of God, once saved, cannot be lost. Anglicanism, Anglican worship was a unique product of the Reformation, continuous with the historical liturgical tradition of the Western Church rather than founded on the New Protestant Rite. It was based on the liturgy whose use was obligatory and in 30 of which was set out of the Book of Common Prayer. Physical education during the Reformation, class consciousness rather than religious motives undermined physical education. Harsh condition on the American frontier, dogmatic laws, New Protestant school had no PE in their curriculum. Realism and physical education, verbal realism, Juan Luis Vives, Francois Ribalias, and John Milton, the body should be developed to support mental power. Social realism, Montaigne, sense realism, Francis Bacon, Richard Mulcaster, and John Amos Comenius.